Hey guys, Desi here, and I want to quickly go over the two trades that I took today with the team that helped us get some points on ES, and let's get straight into it. So, just starting off, we were actually trading near open, about an hour after open, 30 minutes after open. I was watching this area here that got swept on ES, so I had something like this. However, I did not take any setups here just because we did have 7 a.m. news, and I wanted to make sure that we got into a trade after the news actually, after the news came out and see what reaction we got. Because I know a lot of people who trade, smart money, ICT, they actually got stopped out just because we did have this news candle that actually swept the sweep. So we had this, we swept this high, and then we swept it again on this on these candles based off of news. So, breaking it down, I still had a bearish bias because I didn't want to see this come down. And once we did start coming back down, I was looking for entries on the higher time frames, the 3 and 5 minute, not like 15 or 30, just a little bit higher just to see what actually happening. So I switched over to the 5-minute chart, and I really couldn't see nothing here. I was like, I'm not really looking for, I can't really see much. Let me switch it down to 3 minute and see if I can see something there. Lo and behold, on the 3-minute chart, we had this fair value gap that formed, and I was looking to take entries at this fair value gap. So, I told the team to take entries at 79, 78 area, and we actually got that perfectly. And I actually paper handed this just because I was close to getting my payout on my elite count. So I was, very close. I only needed a few points for the day to actually secure that payout. So I actually paper handed this. However, I'll let you guys know how I set up this trade. So basically what I was targeting was just some lows. So the first low I was targeting was, this would be the final TP. I had a low here that I was targeting. And then I was also targeting this low here. And as you guys can see, almost right off the entry, we became green. I took this for about 3 to 4 points just because, like I said, I only needed a few points on the day to actually secure that payout. But as you guys can see, TP 1, 2, and 3 were all smashed through, and this was a very, very high risk to reward trade. As you can see, we could build a short position set up here. My stops were at 82, so something like this. And then we would have the target all the way down here for almost a 6-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Perfect setup. On this, I had to look on 3 minutes to see what's actually happening because the 1 and 5 weren't really telling me anything. So I used the 3 minute and saw this move here on this fair value gap that I took. Once again, I would have taken this right here. However, we did have 7 a.m. news, and if I would have taken it, I would have probably got stopped out at either break even or my TP1 wouldn't even have hit. As you guys can see, we didn't quite get TP1, so I waited for that 7 a.m. news candle, and then we got the downside here. Now, the next trade we took was actually sort of a counter trend, counter trend trade. We were trending down and until we got down here. This is where I was looking for some longs. So let me delete this, and this is all done live, by the way, in the Discord today. So this low here was actually some higher time frame liquidity that I was looking at. If you guys go to the 15 minute, let's go to the 15 minute, and I'll show you guys here. I was targeting this low to be broken and swept, and that is something we got on this 1 minute chart here. So this was my target for liquidity. We did get there. We swept this intraday low that I'm going to show you guys right now. We swept this intraday low, and now I'm looking for some upside longs, right, for a scalp. So we have our sweep here. We have structure that formed here, right? This is our structure. This is our sweep, and we created this fair value gap. Boom. Boom. Now, I told everyone I'm going to take this long, and I did it live in front of everyone. I was showing my position and everything. In this fair value gap, I took this long, and basically my target was this 55 high here that I had as buy side liquidity. 55 long here. So once again, this is a very good risk reward trade. I had my stop right under this candle, so let me go with the long position. Fill that this here, and boom, a 3-to-1 risk reward. This isn't a perfect setup because it is kind of counter trend. However, this is a very nice setup, and I will be taking this 10 out of 10 times because it met my criteria. We had a sweep, structure, breakup structure, fair value gap, traded back into the fair value gap, and we targeted the opposite side liquidity. Once again, everyone got into this trade as well, and I actually ended up passing my, actually getting enough for a payout on my elite account off this trade. So these are the 2 trades that I took today. They're very clean, very nice. Almost no draw. This one I had a little bit of drawdown, about a point. However, this one I had 0 drawdown, and I just paper handed it. Once again, I was more scalping today, and I took this trade. So basically a 6-to-1 risk reward and a 3-to-1 risk reward. 1 short, 1 long, and that was pretty much. And I called it a day there early with the team. It was Friday. I'm not trying to stay in the market too long. Enjoy the weekend, and yeah. So I hope this recap helped. If you guys have any questions about the video, just let me know. Leave a comment, DM me on Twitter, Discord, whatever it may be. I'll get back to you guys. And until next time, I'll catch you guys.